Alrighty, are we live? I said, are we live? Yes, we are. Give everybody a chance to come into the room. Let's play some music. Wait a minute, something ain't right. See, it's always gotta be cheating. You supposed to be on to 36. You supposed to be on 36.1 decibels. How you jump up like that? Hold on a sec, y'all. Something going on here. Supposed to be 36.1. There it is. Alright, I wish I could lock them in. I don't know why I jumped like that, but you gotta have something at the start of every Brother Derrick show. So let's get to the music. Got a great show today. Hope y'all ready. delight. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. Keeping all the YouTubers out there guessing. So take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody call Jeezy. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Hold me tight. Don't turn off the light. Hold me tight. Don't turn off the light. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. The other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. Keeping all the other YouTubers up there guessing. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Alrighty. How's everybody doing today? Let me take down this pretty banner that Sammy all made for us. Isn't it beautiful, y'all? Isn't that banner beautiful? All right, let's see who we got in the house today here. Is y'all ready to roll? We got some stuff to talk about. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready to chat. So let's get to it. Now the question that you see, because we got the news, but the question that I have for you, I went to the store today. And I just needed some snacks, you know. I went and bought, some Reese's, I went, got some sunflower seed, I just went and got some snacks, I still got 3 3/4. I got 2 3/4 packs of them long meat left. Got a big bag of fish left. We good. But I wanted something sweet. So I went to get some snacks. And I'm walking to the store. And this bum asked me for $1. Now, I really ain't got no dollar to give nobody. But I told the guy I got 50 cents. Because I had broken the dollar because I was going to give him a bus by outside to walk. And get the exercise. I don't want no 50 cents. I asked you for $1. Huh? So I walked on. The dude came and caught up with me. And then he said, well, where's it at? I said the offer not on the table anymore. And that made me wonder, why is it that when people are given something, they turn around and complain about it, but then come back and get it? Have any of y'all ever experienced that? You'll see somebody complain about something, and then the next time you see them, they still using the same thing or taking the same thing and complaining about it. If you ever in a clinic and you see some low income people, they're in there complaining. Oh, this clinic filthy. Oh, they terrible here. But the next time you in the clinic, they right there. You ever taken your child to school and hear parents complain about how there ain't no books and the books all outdated, they doing all the old work? You hear them people complain. But the next time you take your child, they right there with that child. Y'all ever heard a black woman in the projects complaining about the elevator never worked, it smell like piss in the hallways, but the next time you see her, where's she living at? In that same project. So why do people take something, complain about it, and yet keep using it? Or keep coming and receiving it again? Anybody have an answer to that question? Why is it that if it's not sufficient as to what you want, why do you take it? If it's not sufficient as to what you want, why do you take it? Anybody have any comments? Come on, y'all. It's 10 of y'all in the room. Nobody got a comment? All right, let's keep the show going. Oh, by the way, if y'all haven't noticed, if you go look at the settings on whatever you're watching, go to the HD settings. It's usually in the bottom right corner of YouTube. Because I'm waiting for something to go wrong. I really am. I'm waiting for something to go wrong. But can y'all see this? Y'all are right here with me. See the HD symbol in the right hand corner? Wherever you're watching YouTube at, see that red HD? I want you to click it. And when you do, you should see something that say annotation, speed, and quality. I want you to go hit the arrow on quality. And you should see a list. And these are the resolutions that YouTube approve of. Now you see 240, 360, 480. Those are all trash. That's why they're at the bottom. Now you see 720, standard definition. You see 1080, high definition, well, full HD, full definition. And then you see 1440. 1440 is UHD. We are broadcasting 2560 by 1440. 2560 by 1440. We broadcasting in true 2K. I swear to you, I'm waiting for something to go wrong. I got this computer that we paid less than $100 for, including shipping. And I got it streaming in 2K. Now, if you don't believe me, like I said, go to the gear icon. I'm showing you on the screen right now. You can look, you can see 1440. And I'm going to go over here and click it. And as you see, it says 1440. Let me see. Can I blow it up? Would it blow up on the screen? We can do it again. See the HD symbol? What that say? That say 1440. We are 2560 by 1440. That is 2K. You hit the arrow. You can see all the resolutions. 144, 240, 360, 480. Anybody that's streaming anything under 720 is pure trash. Right? But then you see 720, you see 1080, 1440. We are at 1440. I will click it. We already there. If I come back down and hit it, you see it. Quality, 1440. That's 2560 by 1440. All right? Just in case. And I'm going to look at the stream. How y'all can see we green, which is a good thing. And you can see there's no problem. Since 9/11, good stream is healthy. Stream help is excellent. So hopefully this hold up. So anybody got any comments? Let's get to our first story. Well, actually, I had a video on what I was talking about. Let's see if this runs everybody off. Come on. All these flash animations are ridiculous.
No one knows what the future of transportation will look like.
Oh, you're going to do that for real.
But no matter what, Enterprise can help. You can rent a car.
You are wrong for that. You are so wrong for that. We getting flagged for that. That's crazy. Right off the get-go. Come on, come on. What? Something is really wrong with this.
Found about half of Americans think race is... The United States is often called the Great Melting Pot, but it's a country that's struggled with race relations throughout its history, and still does today. A 2015 CNN and Kaiser Family Foundation poll found about half of Americans think racism is a big problem, one that doesn't seem to be getting better. 2/3 said racial tensions in the United States had increased over the last decade. More than half of blacks said they had experienced some form of racial discrimination in their lifetimes, from being denied a job to fearing for their lives. About 1/3 of whites and Hispanics reported similar experiences. Blacks and Hispanics were also far more likely than whites to say that they had been unfairly treated in the last month in a public place, such as a restaurant or in a store, because of their race. Segregation is still a reality as well, at work and at home. 60% of whites said their work colleagues were all or mostly white, and close to 70% of whites said either their social circle or their neighborhood was mostly white. When asked if certain factors, like discrimination, a lack of educational opportunities, and broken families, played a major role in the social and economic problems facing their communities, the majority of blacks and Hispanics said yes. But even so, there is optimism. A majority of blacks and Hispanics aged 18 to 34 say it's easier for them to achieve the American dream than it was for their parents. Only 31% of young white adults said the same.
All right. Anybody have any comments on that video? Nope. Well, let's keep moving. Let's get to the news, y'all. I don't believe it. We still screaming here. We are in 2K, baby. Real 2K. I keep expecting something to go wrong. All right, first news story of the day, no particular order. Let's get it. Try and sneak you go to commercial. 9 seconds. Well, let me see if I can do the disclaimer real quick. Where is it? 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 There it is. Copyright disclaimer. And my bad, y'all. Remember what I said? We doing the bigger resolution? This proof of it right here. This is proof right here. I got to fix. This is set at 1920 by 1080. So let's go to transform and we will stretch the screen and then lock it. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. I forgot to stretch it. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-private educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. I sure hope that the story didn't skip to something else. All right, let's get back. Hold on. You're going too fast. Hold on.
Police could share new evidence today in the mysterious deaths of two sisters from Saudi Arabia. CBS News has learned they may be ruled suicides. The body of 23-year-old Rotana and 16-year-old Hala Ferreo were discovered bound together last week. Jerrika Duncan is next to the Hudson River in New York where they were found. Jerrika, good morning.
Good morning. Investigators are trying to retrace the movements of those sisters by using credit card transactions and surveillance video. A source tells CBS News that the sisters who came here from Virginia to New York City got here in September. Another source tells us police are using a phone number belonging to the sisters to ping the whereabouts off local cell towers. Now, Rotana and Tala came from the U.S., from Saudi Arabia with their mother 3 years ago, where they discovered, though, last week, bound together by duct tape at the waist and ankles with their hands free. Now, their bodies had no obvious signs of trauma, maybe suggesting that perhaps they jumped off of a bridge. But investigators, again, it's been more than a week. They still do not have a cause of death and say they are interviewing friends and family of those sisters down in Virginia. John?
Jerrika, thank you.
Fact, some of your
That's
favorite
not an
foods
update.
stain teeth. Unlike
We didn't learn much more than what we learned last night. I think I might have bookmarked that by mistake, but we will see. Uh-oh. I just deleted something by mistake. Let me see. Is this the same story? If this is the same story, then I just deleted it by mistake.
My Regal fans, I'm Tiffany Haddish, and I'm excited to bring on...
All right, sorry about that, y'all. That means I deleted a good story. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, y'all. This is crazy right here. This person picked the worst time to win a fight of mine.
you can't see it, but above the fridge in the
Video shows bus plunging off bridge into river after passenger driver fight. They picked the worst time.
Video of a bus in China, bus accident in China. It shows a fight is what caused the crash that killed 15 people. It happened last weekend. We want to warn you, this video is a little bit graphic, so some viewers might find the images disturbing, but boy, this is a heck of a story. You can see that the driver and the passenger are getting into a physical altercation.
Whoa, look at that. Oh my God.
Veers off
Lord
of a
Jesus.
bridge and plunges into a river. That's according to witnesses. The woman missed her stop. She became angry when the driver refused to pull over before the next stop. Both the driver and the passenger, if you can believe it, they survived.
Are you
now they're
serious?
facing criminal charges, including seriously endangering the public. It's just one bus stop. Get off and walk back.
Are you that serious? Are you serious? Lord. I know I muted that, but okay, I'm not gonna fuss. We're not gonna fuss about it. What? Take us back to our screen, man. That's not our screen. So our screen disappeared. All right. Anybody got any comment on that? Come on, y'all now. All them people are dead. But the two that started it are alive. Somebody explain that. Lady got mad because the man missed her stop. They on a daggone bridge. She's back here to stop the bus on the bridge. But then she started fighting with the man while he's driving. She's fighting with the man while he's driving. That woman should be put up under the jail. I'm dead serious. You gonna cause all them people to die because you had to walk back to the last stop. Seriously. You start beating up y'all on the bridge. Going over water, high up in the air. You gonna start fighting with the man while you over a bridge? Seriously. They need to put her under the jail. She got problems. Serious problems. She got serious problems. Killed all them people for nothing. All right. From crazy people to our crazy prayers. All right, now, Trump took back what he said earlier. He said the military won't have to fire on the caravan members if they throw rocks. Earlier, when they were doing it to the Mexican military, he told them to treat them rocks like they had rifles and to shoot them. Now he's trying to backtrack. So let's get to it. The president backtracking.
New steps to block that caravan from entering this country. He campaigned in Missouri after moving to limit where migrants can apply for asylum and suggesting that border violence could be met with gunfire. He says if they throw rocks, officers should feel okay about shooting back with bullets. The president visits West Virginia and Indiana later today, part of an 8-state swing in the final days of the campaign. Major Garrett covered last night's rally in Columbia and joins us with more on that story. Major, good morning.
Well, good morning to you. The president hit the main midterm closing argument themes: immigration, tax cuts, and the Supreme Court. But at times the speech just frankly rambled. At one point, the president blamed news coverage of what he called maniacs. By that he meant the anti-Semitic gunman who killed 11 at that Pittsburgh synagogue and the suspect now charged with sending pipe bombs to prominent Democrats, of blunting Republican midterm political momentum. Back on immigration, the president called for tighter border security, and he also offered some exaggerated claims about the migrant threat.
You know, we called up the military because we're not going to let people come into our country. When you look at that illegally, not going to happen.
President Trump told an overflow crowd in central Missouri he would seal the southern border in advance of a Honduran migrant caravan still weeks away.
People have really galvanized over this. We want people to come into our country, but they have to come into our country legally and through merit.
Earlier at the White House, the president said he would use executive power to require migrants seeking asylum in the U.S. to apply only at ports of entry, not at the border where they can apply now.
We're building massive numbers of tents, and we will hold them in tents.
The U.S. processed nearly 330,000 asylum claims last year, almost double the number 2 years earlier.
These migrants are not legitimate asylum seekers.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, the number of credible fear or persecution or torture cases have also reached record highs in recent years, up by nearly 70% between 2015 and 2016. The president also said active duty soldiers would return fire if migrants threw rocks at them.
We will consider that a firearm, because there's not much difference when you get hit in the face with a rock.
In a statement, the Pentagon said it will not discuss hypothetical situations, but our forces always have the inherent right of defense. That Pentagon statement went on to, quote, emphasize, unquote, that the military will support Border Patrol and not participate in any law enforcement activities. Back on the president's asylum moves, critics accused him of lying about the hardships that asylum seekers actually face while trampling on U.S. law and international agreements. John?
Major, thank you.
Does joint discomfort have you feeling tied down?
These commercials. I gotta learn how to start catching them. Let me delete that video real quick. Pouring down rain in here. Anybody got any comments? No comments of what Donald Trump said? No comments about... He said the military, if people throw rocks at him, that they should shoot him. Now he's trying to backtrack. Now they're trying to say the military ain't going to do nothing but back up the Border Patrol. What does back up mean? What does back up mean? They didn't explain that. They're going to back up. You're going to send all those troops to the southern border. And they all just going to stand there and look? When the caravan hear about that, that's going to empower them. All we got to do is overpower the Border Patrol. If we need to send 5,200 troops to help them, it must not be that many of them. If they find out about that, they liable to try to trample them. And the military can't do nothing, right? Does that make sense to anybody? Okay. Oh, before we get to our next story, I'd like to thank the great Vic Damone for providing the wrestling pay-per-view today. Even though it sucked, it was still nice. I woke up a little after 12 and I caught some of it. He had people on there that's anonymous. But to the anonymous person that kept asking them dumb questions, they kept calling me brother retard. I hope you fall off a cliff, if I can say it honestly. And I'm going to leave it at that. But whoever that was, I really hope you drop off a cliff. And I must agree with you. I do make banging beats. I will agree with you on that. Let's mosey on to the next story. Now, we covered this story, and it's back in the news again. This white lady that was, oh, I'm white and I'm sexy. I'm 51 and where your baby fathers at? And what you doing in my building? I pay rent here. What you? That woman, they can't find her. She went off the face of the earth. Police can't find white woman charged after harassing 2 black women in a viral video. All of her neighbors are fortunately nosy neighbors, and I'm sure will call us the second she shows back up. Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Lieutenant Brad Coach told NBC News. Let's get to the video. Try and catch the commercial.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can. You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales. Sold.
Make $125,000 a year, and I want to make sure that you're all up in here. Girl, I got you, girl. I'm white. I'm girl. White. I'm girl. White. I'm white. I got you, girl. Hey, how are you? I'm hot. I'm beautiful. I'm 51. What are we going to talk about tonight? Being hot, being beautiful, being white, being my new wave.
Why do you feel you need to be in outer space?
Well, I live here and I pay rent. I pay almost $1,100.
And so does she.
Okay.
Talk to her, please. please don't, because I don't know.
So what's going on?
Okay, I don't know, but we can call 911 to find out.
That's cool. Is your boyfriend here? Is your baby daddy here? Nobody cares. I'm white and I'm hot. I'm white and I'm hot. So what are you doing here?
I don't know, but we're going to see you in court Monday morning.
Okay, all right. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, great. Great. I got you too, baby. I got you, baby. I got you. This is Myers Park. This is a Myers Park. Babe, good. Go. What are you doing hanging out here on Friday night?
Alrighty. They can't find the woman. The woman that went AWOL. All that talk, she ain't went AWOL. The police are looking for anybody who knows who she is. Police are looking for her. Anybody got any comment? I think I'm going to stop asking that. Let's keep on with the show. Alrighty. We always do bad news, so let's go with some good news. This is from today. I don't know if this is the Today Show. So let me do a disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. An allowance is made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Let's get it. All right, disclaimer's off. I'll make sure because I forget. Let's go. So you're going to sneak
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can. You can buy.
Thursday, the five-time Olympic medalist became the first woman to win 4 all-around world titles. Just the latest impressive achievement for the sport's biggest star.
I never heard of him.
Biles making history, sticking yet another landing on top of the podium at the World Gymnastics Championships. It's her 4th all-around title, something no other woman has ever done. By Biles' incredibly high standards, her performance wasn't perfect, falling twice and stepping out of bounds during her floor routine.
Today was my best.
But even with a few missteps, Biles still crushed the competition.
Even not at my best, I was the best.
Earning her biggest margin of victory at championships, the largest overall gap at the Worlds since the new scoring system began in 2006.
Hands down, there's not even a question. Just prove to everybody why she is the best in the world.
Some call the 21-year-old superhuman, and maybe she really is. Just 24 hours before the competition began, Biles spent the night in an emergency room in Qatar with a kidney stone, posting photos from the hospital on social media, writing, "This kidney stone has nothing on world championships." Her friend and former teammate Allie Raisman telling Hoda she's not surprised by any of it.
She was texting me from the ER. She was like sending me a selfie. I'm like, you're the only person in the world that I don't know how she does it. She is so amazing.
Grinning through pain, she also led Team USA to a gold medal finish, the team's 4th consecutive world title, securing a spot for them in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The 4'8" gymnast entering the history books after a 2-year break from the sport, returning to competition this summer for the first time since the Rio Olympics. Biles proving herself once again as perhaps the greatest gymnast of all time.
No question about that. And she couldn't even be on like any kind of painkiller because that was forbidden, right?
That's the challenge. So here's the thing. First of all, she's competing again today and tomorrow because she qualified for those 4 individual events. And yes, she can't take pain medication that's normally prescribed for kidney stones because they don't want to put her at risk for failing the drug tests.
Okay.
So, and she's still smiling.
I know. But it wasn't her best. All right, Chanel, thank you. You can catch Simone in action both today and tomorrow on our Olympic channel, NBCSN, and Sunday at 3 p.m.
Good job, Simone. Good job. And she did that in pain. That's somebody to try and do something. I always talk about Kurt Angle winning the wrestling gold medal with a broken neck. This woman passed the kidney stone and won the world championship. All right, anybody got any comment? No comment. All right, keep moving. It's gonna be a fast show. Okay, now this is the real story. Okay, I played the wrong story.
Back in November 30th of 2017 was the last time the 2 girls were seen by the family, and that's according to the family, and that's out of the residence in Virginia. In December of 2017, after they had been reported from November 30th, they were at some point in time located and returned, but they were not returned to the home. They were returned to, I'll call it a shelter-like type facility, due to some abuse allegations that came up. As you fast forward, the last time from December of 17 to August of this year, essentially about 8 months, we do not have contact per se, but in the end of August 23rd or August 24th, the girls go missing from the facility where they had been staying. Again, the family tells us they had had no contact at all during this time. That takes us to Wednesday, October 24th, and that's the day you're all familiar with. Wednesday, October 24th is the day that the passerby on the Hudson bike path discovered them and called 911, which brought the people behind me to the scene that day. As we move forward now, again, we know now as we look back that they were in New York City since September 1st, staying at a number of hotels. We have them shopping at various locations. We have them ordering food, and again, at the hotels. When you look at the family members in this case, we have reports that asylum was requested. We also have reports of abuse involving the family. This is not corroborated at this time from us, but there are reports of abuse between the brother, the mother, and the father that have been brought to our attention. And again, this is in another jurisdiction, and this is sometime in the past. October 31st, we're contacted by an eyewitness. The eyewitness calls the detective squads. The detectives to my right make contact with this individual, and they are told essentially by a credible source that on October 31st, when he makes contact with us, he tells us a story that is haunting him, his words. He says that he is a frequent exerciser in the vicinity of Riverside Park. On the exact day that the girls were found in the water, he was at the park earlier that day, approximately 7 in the morning, for his daily exercise routine. He came across in a playground within Riverside Park 2 girls sitting about 30 feet apart. He described them as alone, just the 2 of them. They were sitting 30 feet apart, but he believed they were together. They were sitting with their hands in their heads lowered, and they were making noises loudly that he described as praying. It is believed, or the possibility exists, that the girls, again, when you come back to how they were discovered with the duct tape, and duct tape that I would describe as not binding them tight together, more like keeping them together. It brings us to where we are today. We're still working very closely with the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner. There has been no cause of death ruled in this case, although the information we have at this point in time is that it is entirely credible that the girls entered the water alive.
Okay. I don't believe it. I beat the commercial. All right, we beat the commercial. All right, for once. Okay. Now that was the update on the two young ladies. So they're thinking it's a suicide. No comments. Let's keep going. Get ready to fry me some chicken. Soccer coach found guilty of sex offenses after tampering with ankle monitor, fleeing. Justin Smith, 41, was found guilty of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, sexual battery, and sexual imposition. Is there a video? Nope, it ain't much to read. Yay, I'll get it. A former soccer coach failed to appear for closing arguments in his trial after tampering with his ankle monitor and fleeing before he was found guilty Friday of sexually abusing a girl he coached. Justin Smith, 41, formerly a coach with the Southwest Soccer Club in Germantown, Ohio, is alleged to have tampered with his ankle monitor during the lunch break of his trial. Though he failed to appear for the remainder of the trial, closing statements were made without him, and he was found guilty on all counts, including unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, sexual battery, and sexual imposition. According to the Montgomery County Prosecutor's Office. Y'all get a good look at this man. Can y'all see him? Get a good look. Anybody in the Ohio, Pennsylvania area, you see this man, don't approach him. Call your local authorities. That man is on the run, messing around with a little girl. Couldn't take his punishment like a man. He messed with his ankle bracelet, and he did not. They was on lunch break. He skipped out during his lunch break. Skipped out, and he gonna mess it up because now people are not gonna be able to be without security around them if they are on trial. He's messing it up. I know here, see, he bailed out. Here in Maryland, if you come in chains and you're still handcuffed while you at trial. But I guess they figured the man didn't run nowhere. The man was on bail. They figured the man wasn't going to do anything. Yeah, well, guess what? The man gone. It's a little bit more to read here. The last GPS signal officials received from him was in Franklin, Ohio, approximately 7 miles away from the courthouse. While search efforts began, the prosecution shifted their concern to the safety of the victim. It was determined fairly quickly that she was safe with her family, said Assistant Prosecutor Darlin Smearcheck. I think everyone kept an eye on that pretty closely. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, and Smith will be held without bond. Well, you already found him guilty, so why would he need a bond? What? You can bond out for the retrial? You got him guilty. He went on a run, so that's it. He should be locked up until he get the second trial. And if he win the appeal, then he should be set free. And you got a sex offender on the run. That means every young girl in the Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia area, you need to be on alert with your little girls because there is a pervert on the run. And I keep telling y'all, predators must feed. Predators must feed. All right. Alec Baldwin arrested for fight over a parking spot in New York. Now, you know about the Sons. Men. You know about the Sons. Now, you know why the Sons ain't Jack. Because the father ain't Jack. I say it again, you know why the Sons ain't Jack. Because the father ain't Jack. Did we got a video? Bet you it ain't. Nope. Oh, Lord, here we go. Actor Alec Baldwin was arrested Friday after he allegedly roughed up another man in a fight over a parking spot in New York, police said. What is it with people fighting about parking spots? I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't had somebody, I've been waiting for somebody to pull out of a spot, and I go to back in, and then somebody come and take it. And I wanted to go bust them in their head, but I got the common sense to say, hey, go find another spot. It wasn't meant for you then. I'm not going to sit there and go fight and be sitting in jail looking stupid. Or somebody pull out a gun. I'm not going to fight over something stupid. I fight for survival. I fight when somebody is threatening your life. When somebody is keeping you from going where you got to go. That's when you fight. When you fight over a parking spot, when you can go get another one. Now, I understand in New York, it's hard to get a parking spot. I agree with it's hard. But it's also hard to find a parking spot when you got to go to court. Isn't it? It's hard to pay them fines, isn't it? It's hard to hire a lawyer, isn't it? It's hard to get that bail bondsman to get you out, ain't it? It's hard to go see that probation officer. When you got to find a parking spot, when you go see the probation officer, if you get probation. So why is it so hard to just find another spot or just go where you was going another day? Somebody answer that question. Why is it worth fighting over and going to jail over something so simple? No comments. I'll continue. The incident happened about 1:45 p.m. in front of his East 10th Street building, the New York PD said. The 49-year-old victim told police he was injured in a tussle with Baldwin. He's not sure if he was punched or exactly how he was injured in the altercation, a New York PD spokeswoman said. The victim, in a black Saab Turbo X, allegedly took a parking spot that Baldwin had been waiting for, tussling off the altercation, according to NBC New York. He complained of pain and was taken to Lenox Hill Hospital. Law enforcement sources told NBC New York the Saturday Night Live regular was expected to be charged with misdemeanor third-degree assault and harassment, charges that could possibly land him in jail for a year. Ball was taken to the 6th Precinct Station House in Greenwich Village and then released shortly after 4 p.m. He did not answer reporters' questions as he left. He's due to appear in the Manhattan courtroom November 26th. Baldwin, 60-year-old man, has recently been best known for his comical impression of President Trump. I wish him luck, the real Trump said when asked about his new legal problem. The president's son, Donald Trump Jr., was less diplomatic, recalling how Baldwin once called his daughter, then 11-year-old Ireland Baldwin, a rude, thoughtless pig in a 2007 voice message. Is anyone shocked at this piece of garbage anymore? As if the phone calls their daughter weren't bad enough, Trump Jr. tweeted. He's a lib, so he gets chance at the chance to be decent, but always fails. In 2014, Baldwin was charged with disorderly conduct for riding his bike the wrong way down a one-way New York City street and yelling at the police officer. The case was later dismissed. Back in 2013, Baldwin was photographed throwing photographer Paul Ado into a car after the man filmed the actor and his wife, Hilaria, in Greenwich Village. Baldwin was never charged in that incident. He has a temper, Ado said on Friday. This doesn't surprise me. In 1996, he was acquitted of misdemeanor battery in a case where he was accused of striking a celebrity photographer who tried to videotape him and his family in Los Angeles. This man got issues, and you wonder why the son's crazy. You wonder why the sons is crazy. I'm dead serious. You wonder why the sons is crazy. Look at the father. Look at the leader. All right, let's keep moving. It's gonna be a fast night. Yeah, we still got 3 stories left. Suspect in Kentucky Kroger shooting that kills 2 pleads not guilty. Federal authorities are investigating the killings of 2 people at a Jeffersontown grocery store as a federal hate crime. Oh yeah, I remember him. This the man that went to the church. This the man that went to the black church to shoot it up, and they had locked the door. They were smart. They locked the door, so he went to the market. He went to the Kroger supermarket, and there was only 2 black people in there, and they were both old, and he shot both of them. Shot some old people. I'd be ashamed of himself. Oh, wait, but there ain't no video? No video. For real? Well, here we go.
A church administrator says the congregation at First Baptist of Jeffersontown got in the habit of locking their doors after the 2015 mass shooting at an African-American church in Charleston. That precaution may have saved lives.
Oh my goodness. It just kind of shocked me. It just kind of blew me away that something that happened at Kroger's also could have happened here at First Baptist.
Police say just 15 minutes before Gregory Bush shot and killed 2 African-American shoppers, First Baptist cameras showed him pulling on their door handles, trying to get inside. When he found out they were locked, he apparently left, immediately taking his deadly violence to the local Kroger. The new findings bolster the possibility of a racially motivated crime. The son of an eyewitness at the Kroger says the suspect walked by his father saying, "Whites don't kill whites." But investigators still will not speculate on a motive.
We are aware of that statement and are looking at any factors that may come into play with.
Had the suspect arrived at First Baptist an hour and 15 minutes earlier, he would have found midweek services wrapping up with 70 people inside. But security at the church includes more than just cameras.
We have several members that are armed during our midweek service, which is what we passed yesterday, and we have people that are armed on Sunday as well.
So he might have shot a few people, but they'd have been shooting back. So for his sake, I think it was good that he didn't get into church. Anybody got any comments? Nope. Keep moving. Detour confused. Oops. Hey, you. Detour confused for kidnapping by passengers going to Queen Mary Halloween event. The driver was traveling in the wrong direction and refused to pull over, a passenger said. There at the bus. Is there a video? Yep. Let's get it. NBC News.
Guys, this bus was taking us to the Queen Mary. It wouldn't stop. Get out! They're not letting people off. They're not letting people off. This driver is insane. Insane. Insane.
I know you're not so am I, but I don't think it's going to be good.
Okay.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks.
Told you pause. All right. What was supposed to be a short shuttle bus ride from a California aquarium to a haunted ship for a Halloween celebration turned into a nightmare when the bus driver took a detour and then refused to pull over, a passenger said. Several passengers aboard the bus were so scared they called 911 and climbed out the windows because they thought the driver was trying to kidnap them, said passenger Lee Patelli. Patelli was on the shuttle Thursday night with his girlfriend, her cousin, and the cousin's boyfriend that headed to Queen Mary's Dark Harbor. He said they had been directed to park at at the aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach, and the shuttle would take them and at least 20 others to Dark Harbor. The ride usually takes 10 minutes, but Piatelli said he quickly realized something was wrong when he looked at the map on his phone and saw the shuttle was going in the opposite direction. Passengers then started begging the driver to pull over, but he refused, telling them to shut up and sit down. We were all really scared, he said. We didn't know where he was taking us. Passengers began to call the police for help. At one point, the driver slowed down, and Piatelli and others attempted to climb out of the windows, he said. Everyone was trying to get off the bus, and he was trying to move the bus, he said. The driver pushed one person who confronted him about where they were going. When he pushed that guy, things started going downhill and it snowballed. The driver eventually stopped the bus in Carson, which is about 20 minutes from their destination. Piatelli said he escaped by climbing out the window because the driver would not open the door. Video taken by Piatelli shows him and another passenger standing in front of the bus and demanding the driver let the other passengers out. That was a kidnapping, what he did. All we wanted to do was go to Dark Harbor, he said, adding to the plans. He plans on getting a lawyer and will be contacting Queen Mary and the company that owns the shuttle. This is not okay, he said. This is all really unsettling. Los Angeles police responded and arrested the driver, identified as 60-year-old James Lee, after 8 p.m. The man was 60 years old. The Long Beach Police Department said in a statement Friday that Lee told them he became disoriented because of road closures in the area and got lost. They said in a tweet Friday that the incident was not kidnapping and they were investigating it as a battery between the driver and the passenger. Lee was booked and later released pending the outcome of the investigation, police said. Okay. Were they overreacting or what do y'all think? The man was 60 years old. What do they think? He a mobster or something? An old mobster? All right, get to the next story. All right. Woman in Plattsburgh, New York. What's going on with New York today? They dominating the news. A woman in Plattsburgh, New York chokes nightclub bouncer after getting slapped. Surveillance video shows 22-year-old Kiara LaGrave of Plattsburgh, New York, choking a man after mistakenly believing he had slapped her on the behind. So this is the moment a 6'5" woman choked a nightclub bouncer. She choked him down. That wasn't him. What? She was charged with strangling and then released. Police said the bouncer thought it was a friend playing a joke. Well, I don't know what kind of friends he got. I wouldn't consider that somebody choking me a joke. Somebody putting their hands on me is going to lead to some aggression. It ain't going to lead to no, I thought somebody was playing a joke. What is this? Alrighty, anybody have any comments? No comments the whole show. Okay. Alright, don't nobody want to talk. Well, we did the news. I brought a topic. Y'all didn't want to talk about it. Take me back to the OBS. Project 64. For the transform, we gotta change the screen, stretch the screen, retro arc, stretch the screen, Fusion 64, stretch the screen. Anything else we didn't stretch? But we already fixed them. Okay, cool. Then let's come back down. Project 64. And we can have some fun. Now this hadn't done this the whole time that we've had this on this new computer. But now that I'm live, now it wants to do it. And it ain't a big thing, but it makes you wait. But like I say, nobody want to comment. And we doing this test since we are 2560 by 1440. We are on Real 2K. So let's see how the video games look. Just pick something at random. All right, now it's not showing up. So minimize. It's not showing up. So go to Project 64. That Xbox keep popping out. All right, we got a problem. I don't see it. So bring it back up. And do it again. It's still not showing up. That's weird. There it is. All right, should be showing up on the screen. The screen went black. All right, we good to go. Let me look on the phone. Damn on delay. Come on, delay. All right, let's go. Both look nice. I'll take this one. Anything if you drive in the city. Let's try this one. That looks nice. Give me something that's gonna show off the 2K. I want something bright. That's nice. That looks pretty nice. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright. Let me crash the neighborhood up. Y'all know I can't drive to save my stinking life. Boom, boom, boom. Something ain't right. Oh, you're holding down the bottom. Okay. I got it. Woo! Oh, Nelly. Oh. Oh! Oh. 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 Yee! All right, the water. All right, the water. gentlemen, y'all on TK, how's it looking? Ooh. I see the curve coming up. Oh, still missed it. I don't know how I missed it. Whoa, what's this? Oh, we going on the other side now. What's on this side? Ah, I ain't going to the water this time. Oh. Still crash. In the middle. Yeehaw! That's it. That was fun. Let's change track. Now come on, you got too many games here to play the same thing twice. Oh, they came out with a part 2? Let's see what part 2 look like. That was part 1. They make any improvements on part 2? I really enjoyed that. Oh, go back. Oh. I only get 2 choices? Oh, give me this one. That look kind of cool. I like that one because it look like a check. They got a check color there. Alright, let's get it. Are we still on? Stream Huff looks good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, this is part 2, y'all. Get off the bridge. It's not in the city. Hey, come on, man. I'm terrible. Yeehaw! Oh, I'm in the water. In the water again. In the water again. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love that tunnel. I didn't see it any longer. That was beautiful. When we're going uphill now, you got to be straight now. We're going uphill. Go in the water again. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. In the water again. Oh, it sucked. Yeah. Oh, oh. All right. I get that. Okay. There's only so much a person can take. Sir, you got your butt kicked. Can I tell you something? You got your butt kicked. Can I tell you something? You got your butt kicked. Let's see who the World Driver Championship is. Went all the way down to the W's. Japanese? Okay, this isn't a good one. Oh, I might need to just restart it. Let me close it. Might need to just restart the program. See, it's currently running. Terminate, yes. Now restart. We gotta do the continue again? Well, we got a moment. Anybody come in the chat yet? Nope. 17, 16, 15. Is it? Oh, this how it happened last time. It ain't showing up, is it? Hold on, it ain't showing up. Wait a minute. That's what happened last time when I restarted the program. Showing up now. All right. Open the room. Open. Let's say. I don't know why I like this game. Because you get to beat people up. Now we use the one person we haven't used yet. Is it showing up? Yeah. One person we haven't used yet. So let's get it. Turn the volume down some. Something taping tonight. What's today? Today's Friday, right? Alright, we haven't been the other girl yet. What's the one girl we ain't been yet? What girl? I think, was I her? So, I don't think I've been her yet. So I'm gonna give her a chance. Her name Mace. I'm gonna give her a chance. I hope we don't get beat up. I'm taking a chance. I'm trying not to be sexist. I'm taking a chance, y'all. Because I don't want to get beat up. But I can tell you, this program is stressing the system. It's stressing the system. I don't know why. I don't know why this program is stressing the system. Who else has him? I don't want the gun. I need a weapon. Oh, I got one over. Damn. Where's the weapon? I need a weapon. I'm mad about that. I got run over. The engine. Where's the weapon? Give me that money. Get that gun out of his hand. Damn, too late. Got him. Give me anything? Anybody else got anything? Man, we got our bucket. We got our bucket. He got the gun. Shucks. Damn. Throw the gun away. Give me that gold. I don't like her. She missed everything. I don't like her. She missed everything. No energy. Nobody got no energy. We need some energy. Nobody got no energy. All that money. Get out of there. Man, it wasn't fast enough. Get my drink on. Doesn't improve your energy. Now I want to drink. Forget it. Oh, that's a lip. She weak. That's all she got. That's all you got, sweetie. Pick up the weapon. All right, let's go. I didn't tell you to throw that. Where is it? Here it is. You think I got a drink? You'll get shot. Got him. You can't shoot nobody. All right. Take a chance on him. He ain't had nothing. Get it. Anything else I can figure out? Nope. Where that money? They all get back up. What? Oh man! I want that weapon. Give me that weapon. How get back there? Give me that gold. Oh, it's gone. There you go. Give me that gold. He ain't had nothing. Anything else on there to get? Nope, nothing to get. I used to fight the guy. That's the problem. It ain't you, sweetie. You don't have the power. So, give me that money. Well, nobody else said nothing? chance. We getting beat up. This is an OBS stress test. We broadcasting in 2K. We broadcasting 2560. About 1440, which is 2K. This game is really stressing the system. This is an OBS stress test. Back out. Come on, y'all getting beat up. Cause I ain't hit nothing. What you do here don't matter. Give me that money. Give me that money. We about to get beat up. We about to get beat up. Miss. Chump. Chump. Give me that money. Yeah, y'all don't stick. He got the gun. Yeah, I wasn't fast enough. Got him. Jump. Damn. He shot both of us. Chicken shit. Let's see. I want that money. Stab the man, come on, what you doing? You got the knife, use it. Damn. Trying to get the energy, I was gone. Shit. I need that energy. She's still missing. The man was on the ground waiting for him to get up and he's still missing. You gotta be the sorriest thing. Can't see. Thanks for the knife, though. Get rid of it, get rid of it. I want the knife. That's all, just give me that. I was gone. I'm gonna get hit for nothing. She ain't laying nothing. You ain't had nothing. You need that. What's in that fighting? She ain't landing nothing. Ain't landing nothing. Dead. Give me the money. Alright, I'm tired of playing anyway. Getting your butt whooped. Alrighty. So no comments tonight for the whole show. Well, alright, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Once again, thanks to the great Vic Damone for that show. And I will see y'all tomorrow. That was some sorry wrestling though, but hey, it was nice to see it for free. And let me check one more time before we go. Y'all can see Can y'all see? That says 1440. So we are 2540 by 1440. We not down here no 480. We not no 720. We not no 1080. Matter of fact, I'm blow this up. Y'all can see it real good. Y'all can see 144, 240, 360, 480. Never getting the HD. 720 is the basement. 1080, 1920 by 1080, full HD. And this is Ultra HD. We're at 1440. The next thing will be 2160. So I don't know if I'm gonna try and push my luck and try and push that, but we at 2K. I'm grateful. So you can see I'm hitting that. There's the broadcast this. And come down here to stream health. Y'all see the green. Green is always good. But let's take a look at our history. They saying we recommend you use a bit rate of 9500. Is that what you want? I think it's gonna go wonky. It say 9500. So let's go, because we doing like 43 right now. It said to go to 9500. So let's see what happens. I think it's gonna crash. But this is what OBS says. Let's see what it says. It said to go to the damn, what was it? It said 9300, right? Yep, 9500. It said to go to I don't know if it can handle 9500, but let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. See what it say. 9500. It ain't gonna do it. Apply. Let's watch it go crazy. I put it on 9500. It's going red already. It's going red already. It ain't going nowhere near the 9500. Yeah, I'm going back. It ain't going nowhere near. Let me go back. Output. Video bitrate. 4500. Apply. Okay. I put it on 4500 and it's back to green. So they telling me to go 9500. I don't think we can go 9500. Well, I put it at 45. We back to green. Now it never changed on y'all screen. I'm looking at the green box on the OBS. Trying to see if we skipped any frames. So all right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna watch this back and see how it look. Don't forget, y'all, the only person in this sector that's streaming at 2560. 2560 by 1440. That is 2K. 2,500 by 1440. That is 2K. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a